What's good, everybody? As you guys know, I'm JB Gunner, aka Teardrop, and this is the Legend of Teardrop. Now, today, I have a message directly to everyone that will be beginning their 2018 Appalachian Trail through hike this season. And the reason I'm making this message is because I would assume that many of you are new. Just judging on the past, I know how each year's hiking. Will you stop making noise, motherfucker? Anyway, my dog is scratching his little ass. Anyways, Jesus Christ. This is Teardrop, and welcome to New to the Wild. What's good, everybody? As you guys know, I'm JB Gunner, aka Teardrop, and this is the Legend of Teardrop. But today's message is for the class of 2018 on the Appalachian Trail. Now, I know many people right now are getting ready for their upcoming through hike, probably starting in March. So there's a lot of preparation going into this. This message I want to give to you, this is primarily for a lot of the new hikers. Because every year on the Appalachian Trail, what we get, what we get is people that don't necessarily have the experience, but they come out for the adventure anyway. And I'm well aware of that because I used to be one of them. That's why my original channel was named New to the Wild. So I completely get it. So I want to pass along to you some key messages. I know right now a lot of you are feeling both apprehension and excitement. You're excited because this is a new chapter of your life, and it is. You're going to do this magical 2,200 mile journey, or at least you think you are. And then there's also this apprehension is, well, what if I can't make it? What if something happens to me? Blah, blah, blah. I went through all, I'm still sick. I went through all of those feelings. And I still to this day, go through both feelings of excitement and apprehension. Let me tell you what the excitement will do. The excitement will lead to you being mesmerized when you're out there. You'll see these mountains, you'll see these views, and you'll be like, this is an amazing thing. However, your excitement will also lead to missteps. And I don't want those missteps to cause you to stop your hike. Some advice I would give you. Listen to your body. If your body tells you, do not look at these blogs and everything else and say, everybody else is doing 12 to 15 miles, I'm going to do it. No. In reality, in Georgia, starting off, you need to do about 8 miles a day. Maybe 6.5, 7. Let your body become accustomed to long distance hiking. Even if you've hiked in the past, it does not mean it's accustomed to the day-by-day grind of long distance hiking. So give yourself some leeway in Georgia. Don't try to overdo it. Don't try to keep up with anybody. Do not try to overexert yourself just because you see other people with a little bit more ability than you at that moment or that stage. And definitely don't try to do it because you saw Early Riser last year hike all the way to Gooch Gap on day 1. Big shout out to Early Riser, by the way. Listen to your body. More importantly, understand that you're going to be out there for 6 months, for the most part. 2,200 miles. Don't overexert yourself in one day just to pick up a few extra miles, man. In the grand scheme of things, those few extra miles will not make a difference. If you're tired, stop. If you're hurt, stop. Now, let me also tell you new people this. By the time you get to such as Georgia or even Neal's Gap, you will think that you tore your meniscus, that your knee, because it's swelling and it hurts. That does not mean you're injured. Your body is going to go through changes. Things are going to hurt. It's just like working out. You're working muscles you've never worked before. You're tearing them. So it will hurt. No matter how much cardio you have, you're going to go through something different out here. Mountain cardio is not the same as regular cardio. That's what I try to tell everybody. I'm a smoker. You could probably outrun me in a marathon, but out hiking means two different things. Because you learn to use your cardio differently in each of these different sports. Try to remember everything you learned online or in your research. I got a fucking net in this motherfucker. But at the same time, try to forget it all. Do you see what I'm saying? What I mean by that is taking the knowledge that you've learned from your YouTube videos that you've been watching and whiteblaze.com. Why is this net fucking with me, man? Fucking new houses, man. Anyway, take in the knowledge that you've learned, but also at the same time try to forget it all. Because every plan that you have will go out the window once you're out there. That's something I didn't listen to in the beginning. I am very tedious about my plan making. And it never happens that way. It's just the truth. Because you're gonna get out there and you can't predict your body, you can't predict the weather, you can't predict a lot of things. For you people that think that going with a couple of grand is gonna get you through, I'm here to tell you it's not. You need to look more above $3,000, probably $5,000 at the very least. But I also want you to understand you can do this, man. Just don't quit on a bad day. Just do not quit on a bad day. You're going to have a lot of them. I need to learn to not quit on a bad day. When I came out here, my first time ever sleeping outside was at Amicalola Falls. The amount of knowledge I picked up, the amount of experience in those 3 years since then, is something that you can't read. It's something that you will not learn on the forums. It's something that you will not learn from other people. Because you have to do it yourself. But if you can listen just for a second and understand that you can do this regardless of what gear you have. You can do this regardless, despite what I just said, of how much money you have. Because what really matters out here is your heart. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want Katahdin? So as you get closer to your start date, handle your home life. Make sure everything's in order. Everything's in order. And then forget about it completely when you're out there. That's another thing that you have to know. Forget the real world while you're out there. It will hurt you. Just live in the moment. Because there's going to be a lot of moments. All of your excitement is in good, you're putting it in a good spot because you're right. This is going to be the most amazing adventure of your life. But also, let's talk about the other side of that. All the things that you're nervous about, that you're apprehensive about. Well, number one, get bears out of your head. Yeah, be careful with your food bag. Don't sleep with your food bag, but get bears out of your head. They're not that big of a problem. Snakes, all you got to do is look down when you hike, which you should do anyway because rocks will hurt you more than anything. Ticks, yeah, they're a problem. Spray your clothes. Getting lost out in the wilderness, that will not happen. Everything that you're apprehensive about. Can you do it? Can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. The question is, how bad do you want to do it? Everything that you're apprehensive about, for the most part, you'll get past that. If this is your first time out there, your first couple nights will probably be a little bit intimidating. That first mountain will show you what this is really about, because this is not an easy thing. It's the hardest thing in my life I've ever done. But listen carefully, 2018ers. You can do this shit. Man, woman, doesn't matter. Fat, skinny, doesn't matter. Adult, child, doesn't matter. You can do this if you want it. Put everything else out of your head. Put in your head the moment. Try not to think about Katahdin too much when you're out there. Just live in the moment. Live for that day. experience and enjoy that day. Look down at your guide and take advantage of all the things you're going to do that day. And then look forward, once you're in camp, to the next day, to the amazing things you'll probably see the next day. Don't look too far ahead, but don't look back at all. Enjoy your hike this year, ladies and gentlemen, because it may be your only chance to get out there and do it. I've been blessed. I've been able to make multiple attempts. I recognize fully that not all of you can do that. Anyway, appreciate all of you guys, man. If you guys want to help support my hike down there in that, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a problem with my software. But anyway, if you want to support my hike, all the information is in the description box on how to do it. It's all down there. God damn it, why does this keep fucking up? So if you want to support my hike, all the information is in the description box on how to do it. If you guys are going to be watching the 18ers, show them support. Because a lot of times, that support that you get from complete strangers is the difference between a good day and a bad day. 2018ers, I'm with you. I'll be done before all of you. That's my goal. But I'm with you. New year. This is our class. Let's do it. Anyway, you guys know how to reach me. You can reach me at any point in time if you need any advice on anything. I'm not the hiking guru, but I am a man that came out here with no experience, and over the past few years, has gained a ton of it. And I'm willing to share it with all of you. Enjoy your hike. It will be the most influential thing you've ever done in your life. The most amazing thing. Can't wait to watch it. I'm out.
Bye, bitches.